just in the last week with all this happening in the Supreme Court. We had on Harrison Tinsley, we had on Jeff. Now these fathers' case and yours, all three a little different. One's got his kid back. One just had his kid stripped from him, and you've already gone through it and you're fighting to get your kid back. I feel bad, but I'm noticing a trend. It's the mothers okay with the transitioning of these young boys. It's the men that are standing up and saying no.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got numerous of fathers that are standing up and saying no to this stuff, and they're being stripped of their children because they're not gender affirming. I'm talking with a father in New York, upstate New York. His daughter is on her second round of puberty blockers.
Oh no.
I've got another father out in Illinois by the name of Pat. His daughter is going through puberty blockers right now. So we're seeing this really, really dangerous trend, like you said, with these mothers that are transitioning their children at such a young age. Yeah. At such a young age, and they're not looking at it in the big picture. That's what none of these people are doing. They're not looking at it they're looking at it right now. They're not looking at it 10 years down the road. But we can see what happens 10 years down the road when we see Chloe Cole, Laura Becca,
Ollie London.
Ollie London. We've got Matt Ray.
Yep. Most of them detransition. What's the numbers, Adam? I read. Is it 1 in 3 or 2 out of 3 detransition by the time they're an adult or in their 20s? But now the damage is done. The puberty blockers has damaged the inside. If they got surgery, God forbid, they've cut the parts off. You don't get them back. I mean, this is horrific.
Right now, we're just trying to get the word out. You know, I'm still 100% focused on my son Aiden.
Of course.
But it's gone from focusing on Aiden to focusing on all the other kids that this is affecting, not just here in the state of California, but all over the United States. And it's a real shame that we have gotten to this point with our kids. You know, we're not even waiting until they hit full puberty at 18, 19, 20 years old. They're going after them at 2 years old, like in my case. My son was 2. And she started dressing my son in girls' clothes. Oh my God. Well, listen,
and you've got the medical industry wants to do it because it means big bucks. But there's so many of these woke, like, oh, I'm virtue signaling. I think it's right because I'm hip and trendy. It's something. And then they have the media, like this idiot on CNN, Breonna Taylor, defending sex changes for minors on national television. Listen to this crap, Adam.
I think a lot of people are confused about this issue. They don't know where they stand on it. But where is the room for a conversation about this?
I love that we're having one right now in terms of a conversation, and that's what was at issue today. What kid, what girl knows whether she's going to want to have a baby long term, or what testosterone will do to her uterus, or that she will increase her risk of heart attack by taking these drugs?
Some of them do.
No.
None of them.
No, I don't think
none of them do.
85%, what we know from the science, and again, it's about not putting ideology over evidence.
Yeah, your radical ideology. Your final thought on this insanity, this trans agenda, and why more parents need to speak up like you, Adam.
I just don't know how we've gotten to this point in the United States again. I strongly suggest for parents. One of the things for me when I was a little kid was dinner time at the dinner table. I wanted to stay out with my friends. But right now, I think parents need to sit down at the dinner table, put the phones away, and just talk to your kids.